giveaway right now. That's what I'll do. I'll do the giveaway.
We don't have anything set up for that.
Well, Nightbot is set up for the word, for the giveaway word. Yeah, you just have to go to Nightbot.
Nightbot's cutting me off.
It's alright. Alright.
Nightbot is muting me.
Well, Nightbot shouldn't have muted you in the chat. But we're going back. Go ahead and turn me online.
I am back too.
Okay. I think we're live. We're just getting everything fixed right here.
I did forget something, so I will be right back in like 1 minute, and not joking, it's like 1 minute. Come on.
Stream, if you can't hear me or you can't hear the players, they're not talking right now anyway. So in just a few moments, we're going to go ahead and, I guess while we're waiting for this to all get worked out, we're going to do the giveaway. So I will randomly select someone. Usually we do it by Nightbot, but I'm just going to close my eyes and select somebody.
I think we just got another follower.
Oh, did we just get another follower? I just heard
saw
it.
that.
Thank you, man. Yeah, we're just fixing up some stuff. Our OBS just crashed here because we got 4 cameras running and a whole bunch of other stuff. So
you should actually update the. I'm trying to figure this out. Try to update the actual chat.
all right. Let me see. Let me see if I can drop into the Twitch chat, and I will start talking to everybody
We're all back in
while we're getting everything set up here. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and ooh, let me mute it because for God's sakes I don't want to have. There we go. Let's go ahead and do the giveaway in a few minutes. Once we see that everybody's in here.
Okay, well, we'll wait a little bit because people dropped out.
Yeah, we'll wait a little while because a few people dropped out. Can everybody hear me in the chat okay? And it looks like you, Young and Cutter, y'all are muted there.
Tony, what a lot of streams will do with the giveaway is they will actually have a word that's put into chat. So anyone that wants to be part of the giveaway would put the word once in chat to be eligible for it. I personally vote that the word tonight should be piggyback.
Yeah, usually I could do that with Nightbot, but I don't know if JC knows how to do the random word giveaway with Nightbot.
Set up Nightbot. That was the.
So it's my fault for not telling him, guys. I should have. With all the things we think about, I forgot to tell him how to do the random giveaway, so we might just have
Well,
to...
the other thing is we all of us do have multi-sided dice, so depending on how many people there are, we can easily roll a d20 for them.
Yeah, we could work. We'll work something out. Like I said, we're definitely gonna work something out. Let's go ahead and all right, let's go ahead and see if everybody's in here. And can you hear the group too, guys? Can you hear the players? Somebody talk.
Can everybody hear us? Testing, testing. 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3.
Okay, cool. All right, they can hear you. All right, guys. We might be getting a little bit more delay now, also because I've got Twitch now running. So there's 3 versions of Twitch running in the house, all on one internet. So might be getting a little bit more. Anyway, let's get back started. You've moved into the area.
There is a small goblin in Young's camera.
And
Yes, there is.
Apparently, Yuri has already caught a goblin while we were waiting.
That is a Durgar, if I've ever seen one.
Did you catch a goblin or something like that? All right, give me.
I love this kid.
Sal.
Oh, nice ears too.
Hello, little one.
She's supposed to be a deer.
Yuri has caught a deer for dinner.
Tell her that she is definitely a deer.
You can run, little fawn, but you won't get.
You can. Oh, how old?
She's 7 months. That's my niece.
Oh my God. Dude,
Yes.
we have a 4-year-old.
Awesome.
I would let my 4-year-old in here, but he would run and go insane right now and just tear this whole thing
Tony,
up.
I put in a vote that if you ever put us against the Tarask, you put your 4-year-old up on the table.
Oh,
Yep, that's what has to happen.
Yes.
I'll let him destroy it.
Yeah, he'll just pick up one of the trees and start sucking on it.
Oh no, he'll just kick everything. But all right. So now that we're all back and we're in the stream and everybody's here, I guess since everything's working again, we'll hold off doing the giveaway till like 7:30, 8 o'clock.
Yeah, we'll have everything.
Because I was gonna do it real quick while things weren't working to keep everybody here. But we'll hold off.
Right.
But right now, let's do a perception check for Salinar and Cutter, and who else is up there? And Yuri or Yuri, yeah, Yuri.
Yuri.
Yeah,
You're doing
Yuri.
a perception check, you said?
Yep, perception.
Well, that would be a 23.
23. All
Nice.
right.
Just for the one character, right?
Yep. Oh, let me mute.
Are we all doing perception check?
Yep, everybody's doing a perception check here.
I rolled a 2, so a total of 4.
Well,
That was a natural 20.
somebody rolled it. Whoever rolled the highest, I think it was
That
23.
was me.
I thought somebody rolled a 23.
Yeah, I had a
It's 20,
23.
so 20.
Oh, well, you had a nat 20, so okay, well, that's probably. What's your total score? Is it still higher than 23?
It's just a 20. I don't have perception.
Oh, it doesn't matter. So we'll say Salinar then sees it because he's right there. In the distance, Salinar, you know, you see like a body. You notice like sticking out of the woods, and then, you know, just like underneath like a patch of all sorts of woods and everything. Let me maybe move the camera over too, so y'all can see that better.
And
I'll
how
move that.
far away do they see the body, Tony?
At this point, it looks like it's a bunch of trees, and then just underneath the brush, you kind of see like what looks like kind of a clawed hand. Let me move this out of here.
I like the clawed hand motion, Tony. Very, very, very animated.
Arr,
All right. So,
arr.
stream, can you see the little body here? They haven't
Yeah.
gotten. You
Oh
haven't
yeah,
gotten-
the sort of fallen,
Little boa fur.
whatever that is. Describe it though.
From this distance, you really can't see. You can just see what
Oh.
looks like a little claw. You'd have to get closer at this point. if you wanted
And
to
it's
look
just
at it.
Selinar that sees it, right?
Well, yes, he sees it. He just noticed it out of the corner of his eye as y'all were walking in the distance to the left of you.
I look over at everyone and I let them know that I see a body over there, and if they want, I'll go investigate it since I can sneak up pretty easily.
And as the person in the back, I hear the telephone message of there's definitely a body over there, banana.
Over there, banana. Okay.
Banana.
Everything changes as you hear it from the second hand.
Oh,
As soon as-
Yeah, that's the broken telephone joke.
So,
Tony, the chat is asking you to paint them a picture, you magnificent over deity.
oh,
They want a description of what we see.
when you get close, so you're getting close to it.
I'm going to start moving forward stealthily.
All right.
I
As
got
a
a
wood
cast
elf,
mage armor.
as a wood elf, I have Mask of the Wild, which will allow me to hide even with only light foliage, heavy rain, or falling snow or mist around me, which would allow me to make a stealth check as I move up.
All right. So you're stealthing out, and you're just moving up slow. Hold on. I'll move you up a little bit here. All right. So as you get closer, you see it's a mass of just trees and underbrush and everything else. But you also notice that through it, you can just as you get closer, you can see the body, and you can tell it's the body of a chewed up goblin. I mean, this thing. The tendons, it looks fresh. It's still bloody and everything else, but you can tell that it's had gashes ripped out of it. You can see the bone, some of the muscle. There's huge pieces of its face have been raped off. It's just totally gone. And you also notice just a little bit of the underbrush. It looks like I don't know, almost like an entrance to something. If you want to get closer, you'd have to push away more of the underbrush to see if it was there.
Did you just say this thing is a body and an entrance?
No. I said you see
Next to the body, there seems to be.
I said you see it in the underbrush now, but looks like the entrance
Right.
to something. If you push past, maybe push the woods and everything out of the way, like the little bit of the underbrush.
Oh, Jimmy.
Right. Yeah. My character is not very intelligent. I am merely playing my character.
Jimmy.
You got me,
Oh,
man.
Jimmy.
You got me. You fooled me. All right. So, what I could do, chat, Twitch stream, if you want me to move this camera up to first person cam, we can move that closer. But if this view is good enough for now, we'll leave it here. It's up to y'all. Just let me know. If we move the first person cam up,
I feel like battle cam is always better.
All right. Well, I'll move up the battle cam then. If everybody wants me to move up the battle.
Yeah. And as I'm moving closer to the body and moving the brush away, I'm actually going to pull my mace out and have that in the one hand, my shield in the other, just in case.
All right. My armor class is now 16 because I am not messing around and I'm casting mage armor.
Wonderful.
Yeah, I'm going to. If everybody's drawing their weapons, I'll definitely draw my short sword and dagger.
Same here.
Dual wielding, baby.
My large wooden shield and my elven battle axe are now ready.
Hoping not to need to smite today. Hoping.
My stealth check with disadvantage actually was a 17.
And I wonder if I noticed
It
that you are
looks-
trying to be stealthy.
Guys, it looks like Tony is frozen on camera.
I'm not frozen. I'm not frozen. Not
No,
that I-
just your camera. The camera that's on you at the DM spot has you still standing up.
Oh, it's probably
Not
bad
bad.
lag.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know there's some. JC was complaining about some power drain. So I think your camera is mostly affected by that. Your face cam.
Yeah.
But anyways, I wonder if I notice Selenar trying to stealth around. Like, what does that look like, Selenar?
There we go. You have to
As
switch
I'm,
on the
as I'm
stream.
moving the brush out of the way and stealthing.
Yeah,
Well,
you are trying.
to-
You're like staying low and like
Very-
what does that look like literally?
As they sort of crouch down, legs spindly and spread out a bit, almost in like a lurking stance, they're slowly moving the brush out of the way, just very gently lifting the branches, untangling any of the vines that might be attached, trying to make as little
Right.
noise as possible as they approach this body. So you'll notice that
Uh,
though they do stand tall and fairly regal when you're dealing with them, but in this moment, they take almost a bestial stance in the way that they're moving through the underbrush. And
right.
you notice that the way that they move, they actually are moving in a way that the leaves and the branches sort of blend in with their skin tone, and they sort of match in to where the
Right.
patches of hair and skin almost look like budding flowers.
You're trying to chameleon through the bushes.
Yeah.
As a character who has spent most of his time alone, I'm going to roll an insight, and my insight score is actually -1.
Wonderful.
But that's 17,
Oh wow.
so that's fairly high. I think I would notice that you were trying to stealth, and I would also try to stealth.
Okay.
All right.
With a +4, I'm going to say it is 17. 13 + 4.
So you
Very
are
nice.
You are stealth
Tony?
out.
Tony,
Oh.
itchy butt, and I'll do the same thing since I have the same ability as Selenar.
And as you say itchy butt, all I can picture is you dragging your butt along the leaves and ground like a dog.
Yeah,
worm.
you kind of look like Stimpy moving across the ground there.
All right, so everybody's gonna surround the body then, I guess.
Yeah.
I'm going to definitely get really close to this body, and I'm guessing these are goblins, yes?
Well, yeah. What
Yeah,
you tell
it's
it's
a
a nod on goblin body. Now, what gnawed it, you'd have to, obviously, if you want to check that, that's a...
Could I would like to do that. I guess I'd have to do a survival, wouldn't I?
Yep, that would be, well, let's see.
Survival, nature,
Or would it
medicine.
be in my alchemy? I don't know.
I think nature would be more appropriate here, don't you think? I would think. What do you think, Stream? Nature? Nature or survival for telling what possibly...
For my whatever my input is worth, I believe it's probably medicine.
Medicine? Okay.
We're seeing medicine show up in the chat right now.
Yeah, that's true.
Medicine it is. Roll medicine then.
All right, here we go.
I mean, the same guy said medicine 4 times, so take that for what it's worth.
Natural 20.
Well, damn. All right. So you walk for it, and this is Lucius, right?
This is Lucius, yes. He's
So,
like, here,
all
move
right,
over,
even
please.
though you're still tired. Oh, wait a minute. You're still rolling with disadvantage, though.
Oh, let me roll again, then. That's right.
That's right, because you're under exhaustion rules.
Another 20.
I roll a 14 plus a 2, so 16.
All right, so that's still, we'll say that's still good enough. That you get close to it, you kneel down, and you're able to take your hands and you begin pushing some of the flesh aside, because this is what you're used to, just like when they met you, cutting up the snake and kind of telling, what flesh looks like, once it's become necrotic. So as you begin examining the flesh and the cracked bones, you're able to discern from your knowledge that it looks like wolves have tore this body up or were feeding on it.
Well, it's
I
definitely
told
dead.
you that this was a chase.
Punch strike, more cowbell, baby. I see that.
Just so
more
we
cowbell.
know, LME corrected you, Raven, that their pronouns are she, her.
Oh, right. What did I say earlier then?
You were saying he.
Well, I'm sorry about that. I'm also hearing some reverberation, some delay.
Young, we're getting quite a bit of feedback from you.
You might have to mute. Somebody has an open mic. I have to mute. All right. Looks like I'm not getting it anymore. But now Raven's talking, and if Raven's talking, I do not hear him. Jimmy Head Tricks, we do not hear you.
I was not talking, but I was apologizing for
Okay.
misgendering the person in the chat.
What it is my window for Twitch is delayed, so I apologize. Your mouth is going. All right, so
Right.
you guys are able to you're able to tell that it was wolves after you examined the body thoroughly. If you want to tell your party.
Yes, I say, well, it's obviously dead, and it looks like it's been ravaged by wolves. So this is what we're after, it seems. I would keep our ears up for this one. And definitely we should probably make camp. We don't want to be attacked by a pack of wolves.
It seems like the wolves were the ones chasing the goblins, and we should be on alert for wolves. Yes, I agree.
Absolutely.
Now,
And there is an entrance here that seems to go possibly underground, which might be an area, if we clear it out, that we could fortify to rest, because night is coming and the majority of us do seem.
Would you like me to fireball the entrance? Just
I
kidding.
take a slow look around the woods and then just a deadpan
wait.
stare directly at Lucius.
wait, do you want to go? Did you just say you wanted to go towards the entrance?
I said,
I was telling the
I made
party
a
that
joke.
it is an option for us to sneak into the entrance, fortify the place itself if we wanted to rest for the night here, rather than out in the woods.
Are we resting? I'm fine.
He's
All
like,
right,
let's go.
we just lost Young again. We just lost Young again.
Yeah, that's true. I think she was moving her computer.
Uh-oh.
we're back, we're back.
Moon cut out.
We lost somebody, which means our windows are going to mess up stream.
And
Yeah, but that's okay. I mean, we can still move on with that.
Yeah, it's no big deal. We can keep going. Anyway, all right, so you see the entrance to the place. What do you want to do? Or you see an entrance. A cave looks like kind of like a small. You can't really see inside because it's dark. You'd have to get closer to see inside, but you can tell it's an entrance.
Well, one of the things I want to do is I want to look near the entrance, like from where we're at, heading towards it, Can we see any footprints in the ground to see if it would be humanoid, goblinoid, or bestial footprints leading in or out of whatever this entrance may be?
Now there's a man who thought of a good question. Go ahead and roll survival for me.
That would be a 22.
Man, I swear y'all are cheating with these rolls. Nothing but high roll.
I'm pretty sure Roll20 actually favors players over DMs.
I'm joking.
I'm actually using a full app on my phone to manage my.
Oh, never mind
But,
then.
all jokes aside, you do notice Selenar, you bend down, and you even though it's dark and it's pretty late at this point, it's like 4 a.m. You're able to see in the dirt fresh wolf tracks that look like they're leading in and away, both directions from that hole or that entrance area.
I look back to the party. It seems to me that our little pathetic soul that met his fate here had a similar idea to us. This seems like it might be the entrance to a wolf's den.
Okay. Shall we let's set a trap for them then. I do have a little bit of the snake left over. Perhaps we could all stand perhaps above the den and beside the den. Let them come out and then set the trap and all attack at once.
I was going to try to move the camera.
Sounds good to me.
View of the den. Let me do that. Take that tree off over there so they can see this den. All right, so you're all moving towards the den?
Well, I think it would be good. I hand the snake. I pull it out of the compartment, the little pouch I have, and I
begin to drool.
I hand it to. I kind of keep it away from the Duergar and walk over to Selenar. Selenar.
Yes.
Perhaps they can put it by the door, and we can all prepare for an ambush.
That might be a very good idea.
Right.
Seems like a good idea to me.
So, before we place the snake by the entryway to the area or make any noise to try to draw the wolves out, I sort of look around the area of the entrance. Are there any areas that our party would be able to sort of hide on standby to ambush the creatures as they run out? So as they run out, we sort of just smack them over the head?
Yes, there is a rocky outcropping here. Let me adjust the camera. Give me a second stream so I can give you a much... Whoa, almost fallen. So I can give you a much better first-person view here. Give me 1 second.
All right, if there's people around the entrance of the den, I will hide behind a tree with my short bow. Otherwise, I will hide near the entrance of the den.
I can see...
Is anyone, like, right around the den's entrance?
I would like to
If
be...
you see where the stump of the tree is on the map, the den entrance is directly behind it from our point of view, unfortunately.
Yeah.
I would like to be at least 30 feet away.
I could move the camera over to give you one that's from behind, but it would take about 3 minutes. I don't know if the stream would want to wait for me to move that camera to give them an awesome behind-the-back first-person view straight into the den. If the stream's willing to wait, I can do that and give you a beautiful shot. It's up to y'all.
What I would say, Tony, is if we end up in combat, at that point I would say start moving it. But stream staying, go for it. So
yeah, it looks good.
Show us
good
some
right here.
beauty. Let's get some beautiful scenics.
All right. Well,
is that tree supposed to go all the way up?
Movie magic. Woo!
What do you mean?
Like it looks like there's a stump of a tree.
It does, but I moved it for the sake of the stream.
Right. Okay. Yeah. That makes total sense.
and
So that is a full tree with green leaves and everything.
Yep.
And Tony, while you're readjusting the camera and everything, I'll let everybody know that earlier in the chat, and I'm sure JC can repost, we have a Discord that you can join as an observer to sort of see how the good and the evil party are discussing plans and looking over things. You can interact with us there. We have a Facebook group that will be posted before the stream is over. There is a brand new Patreon that has been put up that we will be adding links to everything at the end of the stream. And yes, every game that we play, as long as we get more followers and more people interacting with us, there's a very strong chance of getting specialty Dwarven Forge giveaways from our illustrious DM. You can follow us on Instagram. You can follow us on Twitter. You just look for Nerdbauchery. You'd be able to find us. And if any of you are interested in having any type of online games or professional DM services, we do offer those as well. You can contact Tony, I believe it's nerdbauchery at Gmail. And you can find out the details on that.
Actually, I just got approached by a place called lookingforgm.com. They can go there. Hold on, I'm working on the camera.
Oh, and that's like a professional DM kind of agency?
Yeah. So yeah, you could actually hire us if you like this type of setup, if you like the way that Tony or any of the people here interact, if that's something that you think your groups would be interested in, or even if you have a business situation where you would like to have a group of team members that you want to see work better and have them in some sort of
Team building.
Right. Yeah, and
team building exercises to help promote like synergy.
Team building exercises, yes, they are awesome. Great. Dungeons and Dragons is an awesome way to build team to do team building, for sure.
I mean, I just watched the IT crowd episode about the boss lady. I can't remember her name right now. Getting the entertainment manager position, and Moss and the whatever, the Irish guy, they run a D&D campaign, and it just blows the fucking the forking out of towners minds, and it's like it's like a life-changing thing for them. I love that
thank
show.
You,
it's so good.
Her name was Jen.
Jen, yes, and the Irish guy.
I cannot remember his name.
Yeah, I can't either.
Yama, do you know?
I know there is a person
Irish
watching
guy
in
from
chat whose favorite character is that Irish guy, but he's not responding right now.
Yeah, I'm also a big fan of the IT crowd. I can remember the phone number, but I can't remember everyone's names.
I am terrible at names.
So now, if you guys look at the camera, you can actually see Roy.
How does that look,
Thank you,
guys?
Paracel.
That looks pretty cool.
You can actually see our party from behind and just into the entrance of that cave.
All right.
Anything could be in there. It could be a wolf. It could be an owl bear.
I could put the big tree back now on top.
It could be the entrance into a mega dungeon. We don't know.
Yeah, absolutely. So what my thing is, I'm going to hide behind a tree. If people are like sort of hanging out by the entrance, and with my short bow and training my short bow on the entrance.
I would also like to take a safe distance. I would say about 60 feet.
All right. So y'all are just gonna, what are you throwing the snake up in there, or what do you do?
I gave the snake to Selenar.
All right.
To put it there.
So who's getting
I'm
close
waiting
to the dead?
Yeah. I'm waiting to see everybody get into the positions that they want to be in.
Okay. Gotcha. All right. I'll chill and wait till y'all are ready for that. Oh, it's 7:30. I forgot. Well, wait. Do you want to? Does everybody on the stream want to take a break now? Because we usually take.
We did take a break.
Or do you want to just keep rocking?
Let's rock this, and once we finish our battle, we can reward
How do you know
the
there's going
whole
to be a
party.
battle? You don't know it's going to be
There's obviously going to be a battle. Come on.
You are setting it up. You are setting it up. I hear the music. I hear the music.
You don't know that. We actually had. We actually had battle music, but unfortunately, it's not working right now because for some reason, Slobs is giving us a problem. Anyway,
at this point, Tony, before we go any further, we seem to have what looks to be 26 people watching the stream and in chat right now.
Awesome.
So,
okay, good. All right.
As Nerdbauchery just posted in the chat, please comment the word Dwarven if you want to be entered into the giveaway. Please only enter the word once.
Here it comes.
I feel like I wouldn't be eligible.
Yeah, players are eligible.
Only enter enter your name. Only enter the word Dwarven once. Otherwise, you will be disqualified.
Well, neither is mods. Can't win, so obviously I can't win my own contest.
All right, no mods, no admins, no players. All right,
Only
everybody
viewers.
else though.
Only and within the continental United States. Gotta stay in I can't afford shipping out of the United States, guys. It's insane.
I wanted to say I'm sorry. My phones keep overheating.
It's
I'm
all
sorry.
right, young.
But like, Canada's not that much more expensive. Like, if the willing party is willing, like, to pay a little bit of extra shipping,
I guess
from
Canada
Canada?
might be all right. I guess. Depends.
You'd have to work
So
that out
far,
with the
out of
person.
the 23 members, we've got 9 people interested in the set. The timer is running out for you to put your entry in for the giveaway.
Type in
guys.
Dwarven,
Type
everybody.
in Dwarven so you can get your painted starter set,
Just-
starter dungeon of Dwarven Forge!
Just a reminder that if you do put your name in more than once, you will be disqualified from the drawing. We are going to chat and adding each of the names.
There's only a few people in here, so your odds of winning are pretty good, man. I really wasn't going to do this giveaway unless we had 75 viewers. But, you know, I already said it in all my little advertisements, so I didn't want to go back on my word. So
Yeah.
whoever gets lucky tonight.
Oh, yeah.
It is
And
really
that's the thing.
good
If you guys
Dwarven
want to
Forge,
see, if you
It's
want
like
to
a
see
starter
more,
set, which has what does the starter set have exactly?
It's about 40 pieces. It creates about one solid big room so you can have a really great encounter, and it starts you out on your collection of Dwarven Forge. And once you go down that rabbit hole, people, I mean, there's some people in here who watch the streams, like IME and Wargaming Recon, all those people, they watch the Dwarven Forge stream. So, yeah, once you go down that rabbit hole, man, you'll be collecting forever, man. I mean, look at my table.
And like,
and this isn't
and
even
also
all.
like, there's stuff that you don't see on this stream. Like, it lights up, and it's like fairly heavy, so it like it fits together well and
yeah.
doesn't move around on the table.
Yeah, it got LED lights. Like, all their stuff comes with like LED lights, like flickering torches. It's freaking insane, man. It's just so over the top. It's just
they have automated traps in the dungeons. Where
Oh,
you
yeah.
on certain tiles and things will go off.
It goes on
Walls
and
will
on.
rotate on a base, so if you find a secret door, the wall itself will open.
Well, let's.
and you can move the
And
miniatures
and I
through
want to
it.
say that this is not endorsed by Dwarven Forge.
No, we are not endorsed by
or
Dwarven
anything.
Forge. We just
Like
love
it
Dwarven
kind of
Yeah,
sounds
well,
like a
thank you.
commercial, but like we're just kind of enthusiasts
Yeah,
about minis and that kind of thing.
How could you not
We just-
love this stuff? I mean, if you play Dungeons and Dragons, and you see it, I mean, it's easy to love this company. I mean, if you play D&D and you see this stuff, it's like, dude, you're instantly in love. Instantly. So who won the contest, JC?
Still doing. I have to do it manually. Because
There's actually a
What'd you
few
say?
more people that just joined in.
can you see the who followed you?
if anyone's looking at the chat, someone just said they're endorsed by Dwarven Forge. I don't know if I'm the only one that caught that.
Yeah, Wargaming Recon says
endorsed?
they are endorsed by Dwarven Forge.
We wish.
Who is endorsed by Dwarven Forge? What?
Wargaming Recon.
Recon.
Yeah.
I just
They as a chat member are endorsed by Dwarven Forge.
See my point?
Okay.
I know
I was like,
I know Wargaming loves Dwarven Forge. I didn't know he was endorsed by Dwarven Forge. I didn't know that. Well, lucky you, man. You're living the dream, baby.
right?
All right, so we got some new followers to stream. I just want to say thank you to. I may not pronounce all these names right, and if there's some people I missed, like you joined, man, look, I'm just getting used to this whole Twitch thing. I'm just a DM, so I apologize if I missed some of the names, but that doesn't mean we don't appreciate every single viewer and everyone who subscribes, follows on Patreon. Anything you do is always appreciated. But we got Veil Lord, Kane Bloodbane, Thought Wrong, Gadian, The Empire Strikes Ass,
Zypa Wow.
Zypa Wow, Fatal Llama 3, IME 202, I know her, as well as Wargaming Recon, Berkeley College student, Nova Cloud D, Saitan 108, and the Apoco. I think these are all the people I followed. A lot of people. I think that's it for all the people that followed this stream.
Well, mesmerized cat as well.
Oh, where? Mesmerized.
Just
cat.
right there. Yeah.
Okay, mesmerized cat as well. Sorry if I missed anybody else, but I think that is everybody. Wait, is there more? Balgaron, Geoduncarum, Merc 90, Hawkeye. Oh my God, there's a bunch here.
Fulbase says they followed when we were offline.
Yeah, there
Well,
you go.
thank you
So-
for your faith,
so I'm
Fulve.
not- Thank you guys, and let's go ahead and do that giveaway now. Let's figure out who
All
won.
right, here we go. Drum roll.
Do
Wait,
it!
hold on. Go ahead, JC.
Oh, we got one more added in. The Apocalypse.
The
Apocalypse.
optimist.
All right, JC's gonna put the name in the chat. Who won?
Actually, here's what I'm gonna do too.
And he's doing it. Give him a second.
Okay, you don't need. I'll let you know.
Hear my stepson yelling at me.
Boom, 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 boom.
We'll do this real quick.
You guys are excited.
Letting
to get
everyone
your-
know in just a moment. Punstriped suit is, I guess, JC?
No, Punstripe Suit would be me, my friend.
Right, okay.
Mainly because
Yeah, because I'm pretty
sure.
sure that JC had his own name JC in the chat as well.
I prefer my puns intended.
Right. I am vaguely paying attention to the chat. I prefer my puns. What does that say?
Intended.
Intended?
Most people say no pun intended. No, they are very much intended within me and my
Right,
friend.
yeah. I feel like most people who say pun unintended intend the pun, of course.
Just liars.
They just don't
Liars,
intend the
liars.
pain that it causes.
Yeah, they're just like sardonically saying that.
And Eldritch Author, I believe, just said Dwarven as well. But I think it's a little late at this point.
It is late. Sorry, Eldritch Author.
Let's do this real quick.
Your authoring the Eldritch magics has not worked this time.
Is it too late for someone to draw?
No.
Wait, what? JC said you can fit one more person.
It seems that the gods have smiled upon you, Eldritch Author.
Yep,
For
because
this
he's still
day,
working it back in there.
not too late to enter.
Pick a randomo name.
Oh, Lana, you just had your thing popped up on the screen.
Yeah, I know.
Well, you can see that we're at least legit doing the contest fairly.
Yep, we're doing it random.
They're definitely random.
I
So,
put that there for a reason.
so yeah, because now you got a bunch of stuff up there.
I know. I put it there.
All right.
I'm sure it was one of the first names. It was like cut off at the top. IME
He went through and
202.
got everybody.
I just individually did it for now. I'll set up Nightbot another time. Let's see.
Make sure IME is in there.
Yeah, you're the exact first one, IME
Oh, there she
202.
is. Okay, she's in there.
Yeah.
I'm not too sure what the 3-step randomness process is, but
Don't worry about that. Just
Is
pick one.
Eldritch Author added into that list as well?
And
Yep.
the winner is.
In the winner.
Eldritch Author was late, but like, can we just make an
Who's
an
the
exception?
winner?
IME 202.
Damn, what? IME 202 won. Well,
IME 202, you won.
Oh, wait.
Bro!
Go!
Are you ready to rumble?
Alright, IME, just send me or JC a private message, or you got me on Facebook. That's right, we're friends on Facebook. Just send me your address and everything on Facebook, private message, and I'll
And
shoot
we
you
will
out
find you.
your prize.
IME, we will personally come to your house and throw you a socially distanced party.
All right, so let's get back. Let's get back to the game.
Additional fees may apply.
Now we
6
can.
feet apart.
All right, so let's get back to jamming. Now we can see people from the thing here. All right, and
What's really funny is it just showed up on my screen. There's a lot of lag on my end. It literally just popped up on my screen in the chat that IME just won.
so
Yeah, there's just refresh the Twitch,
Yeah.
and then your lag will go away.
All right, so we are out here in the you're looking into the den here. How far? Let's see. You're 5, 10, 15. All right, we'll say that you can see into the den. Okay, at least Salinar can from this distance. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this one piece off. Now somebody said they wanted to set up some places, and people said they want to set up their short bow and everything. They're right outside the entrance. Is everybody?
Yeah, I would like to go to like behind a tree and sort of ready my short bow for if anything comes out. Anything. I'm not saying that if something attacks our party or anything, but if anything comes out of the hole in the ground there, I will shoot.
All right, so we'll put you right here.
I'm preparing some magic as well.
In hand.
Yeah, I'm gonna move that tree. Don't
Okay,
worry, we're gonna
so
move the tree.
let me know when I can do something, Tony.
I'm sorry. He was JC was reminding me to move the tree. So now the person said they're preparing
Right.
magic. I got Dudugar. I got you right here. Jimmy Hedrix, Selinar.
Yeah.
You stand right there by the goblin going into the front. Cutter, where are you?
So I see what's going on, and I say quietly, wait. I say, I have another idea. And I want to start a torch.
Ooh.
You light a torch?
And then I should toss the torch in there because that's a smoky, obnoxious thing to get their attention. That will get their attention.
But don't we want to surprise them?
All right.
I do believe they'll know we're here. Either way.
Everybody also roll me a perception check.
I rolled a natural 1.
Oh, okay. Well, that you obviously you're on the potato. You rolled a potato.
I rolled a 22.
All right. Everybody pretty much. Oh, what'd you say, Young?
That's a 15. Can you hear me?
Yep, I can hear you.
Yep.
So everybody. All right. Well, at this point, it was a low roll anyway. The guy who rolled a 1, I think that was Wing. You basically, I guess, had cotton balls in your ear. Maybe you were digging, some wax out your ear or something because you're
I was reading
tired.
my book.
Well, yeah, you were tired, so you weren't paying attention. But everybody else heard. And now it sounds closer at this point.
Did that come from the cave?
No, it did not come from the cave. Now, but in the cave, you do hear after that growl or after that howl. Damn it, I said it ahead of time. After the howl, you hear. From inside the cave.
That came from the cave.
Yep. But you hear the. You keep hearing more. Hey, stream.
As if they had seen the torch, right?
Well, no.
Whatever it is.
Just time. It's 4 o'clock in the morning, so
Right. And
But as you've gotten
I'm
close-
totally happy with it being 4 o'clock in the morning.
But yeah, the fire, obviously for something that might be in the cave, whatever it is, because you haven't gone in there or looked in there yet. Might not be a wolf, but whatever in there now knows you're outside, smelled the fire and everything else. So what do you want to do at this point, guys? You're hearing
go ahead
the
and-
howls.
I'm rolling a stealth. And I rolled a 12 plus.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna roll right now for what you're gonna need if you're gonna stealth these things in a second. But you know what? Roll yours because I don't want you. You
I
know it's.
rolled a 15. That's with disadvantage.
I have a 16 with disadvantage.
Oop, I didn't mean to roll that. Wrong roll. All right, so you have 16. Who else had what?
15 by Lucius.
Okay, 15. Anybody else gonna try to stealth?
Oh, so I
I'm still behind a tree.
Okay, so you're stealthed out as well. Roll me a stealth roll just for you. Anyway, go ahead, Jimmy Hedricks, just so we have it on file.
All right, yeah, sure, no problem.
Just so we have it. Because everybody else who's stealth, I assume you're trying to
That is a dirty 20.
Okay, well, you're hiding. So all the people, you all feel very stealthy, the three people that are hiding. Or at least trying to be stealthy here, which was Selenar, I believe Cutter. Oh, wait, Cutter, you're still exhausted. So...
Yeah, I haven't tried to stealth yet. Actually, I was going to ask the question. That growl in the cave, is that a growl that's basically saying, "I know someone's out there"? Kind of growl.
Do you know Wolf?
It's like a warning or some kind of aggressive growl, right?
Do you roll? Do you have animal handling? Hmm.
We can all.
I do not.
I think you could still roll it though, but it's just gonna be like you're not gonna get.
Yeah, but I think a proficiency will allow you like extra stuff.
Yeah,
like if you have proficiency in animal handling, you might be able to trigger a roll on a growl. But if you don't have proficiency, then it probably won't.
All right. Well, your own teammate is speaking against you, so we'll have to go with that.
Yeah, because I'm evil.
Oh, I gotta check the stream.
Yeah.
I've been looking at the stream.
Tony,
chat.
they're saying in the chat that even if you're not proficient in it, you can make the roll. You just don't get your proficiency bonus.
Okay.
Right. Yeah. That's probably the most true thing. Just as me as a DM, I like I'm a little bit harsher.
Old school, 2E.
All right.
Yeah, I'm a 2E
that
DM.
I understand.
I usually say if there's a
2E
group chat, you can only roll if you're proficient.
Yeah, 2E was my first love. You know, that's I got so many 2E books. It's not even funny. So I understand wanting to do the cruelty of 2E. But anyway, we're gonna be nicer because it's 5E. So we're gonna let him roll since the chat is saying that he should roll. Go ahead and whoever was wanting to know what that growl was, go ahead and roll an animal.
Carter.
Yep, roll an animal handling for me,
Carter, I
Carter.
rolled a 4.
You rolled a 4?
4?
A 4.
That's a
You rolled
growl.
a 4?
That sure is a growl. That's a good growl.
Technically, I rolled 2 twos.
You don't really know anything about the growl other than what you just said. You can tell your friends, it's a growly growl. You know, it sounds not happy.
I'll just stand right where I am with my action shield out.
I'm pretty sure it's a
I'm going to
bugbear.
extrapolate from the nod on Goblin Corpse, the tracks leading into the cave, the knowledge that there's wolves in these woods. I'm going to make an educated guess and say it's probably a brown bear.
A bear? I think it's a bear. Oh, we lost audio. Or did we? Rich, you still there?
Can you hear me? Hello,
Okay, yeah.
hello?
Okay, I thought I lost you. Nope,
I
nope, we
can
got
I can
you.
hear him.
Okay, good. All right, so you hear the growl? Have you thrown the torch in yet?
Screw it, I'll throw it in.
Okay. I'm not going to make you roll a combat roll for the torch. Throwing, you know. So you throw it in there, and let's go ahead and take this top off so you can see. You might want to do a top-down view, JC, left-hand cam, so they can see what's in here. Okay, I'm going to drop this in here. Now, inside the cave, you see bloody bones and guts, and it looks like the body of another goblin. But also, when you look past the chewed remains of a goblin, and you see the gnawed, looks like intestines, as well as some bones just in there. Even worse, though, you see the glowing eyes reflecting in the fire of a wolf. And now, go ahead and the other people who... I know that the people who are stealth, everybody who's stealth, because you rolled higher than a 13, so you are still stealthed out. You are not perceived by what coming through you hear from behind you, because the howls you heard getting closer before, but now you hear And now it's coming from the woods behind you. And if you take a look, you now
The camera is a little bit north. We need it pointed down a little bit.
got it. How's that, buddy?
Once we catch up, maybe it'll be better. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Everyone's looking at the chat, aren't they?
All right. So you got these wolves that have all surrounded you. I'm not going to put out too many. Hopefully you guys won't die.
Am I still hidden?
Oh no! Oh no! Here come the wolves!
Here comes the wolves. All right, so you got the people who are stealth. They're kind of just hanging out. Now, when you said you were stealth before, y'all, did you want to move anywhere? I'm sorry, I'm gonna let you DM. Forgot to ask you. When you were stealthing before, other than Jimi Hendrix, who wanted to be moved behind a tree, is there anywhere in particular that the other people who were stealthed out, as well as you, Young, is there anywhere that y'all wanted to move? I'm gonna give y'all a chance before because I should have asked.
Maybe
That
a
was
bush or something, yeah.
Okay. So,
The tree that is right next to the cave entrance, I would have pushed myself between the den entrance and the tree to sort of give myself at least cover on two sides
You
from
can
enemy.
raise the camera a little bit.
okay. All right, and then someone said they wanted to be behind like
A
a
bush or something, yeah. Lucius.
bush. All right, so we'll kind of put you. We're gonna put you all by the tree then, because that's like the only real bush that's close. What about you, Young? Where do you want to go?
Probably somewhere that's not necessarily crowded, so I guess either by the tree, not by the first tree, but the tree that's back there.
But I should be behind 60 feet
Alright.
away, though. 60 feet.
There's a tree like to the right, behind that red fake, behind the. There we go. Yep.
All right. Okay.
I think
got it.
Lucius was about 60 feet away, if it's possible,
Okay, so 5, 10.
from the entrance.
Well, if you want 60 feet, these are squares of 5 feet. So 5, 10. But you can only move 6 feet. So 12 squares. We'll put you. Well, that's a long way away. So we're gonna put you then. If you want to be 12,
Can we
we'll
say
put
that
you
these squares are like double?
They're 5 feet each square, hidden square. Because if you look, here's a square, here's a square. Actually, Dwarven Forge is once again amazing. They work in hidden a grid into their terrain. So literally, it's like 1, 2. This is 3. 1, 2, 3. So I know during combat your movement points. If he wants to be 12 back, I'm just assuming 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Right about here, about 12.
Right. Yeah. I'm just saying because it's a little bit abstracted. The way you're DMing, should these squares be doubled or like 1.5 size or something, or if they are actually 5 foot squares when we are in combat, and then they're different when we're out of combat.
Yes.
That's cool.
That's what I wanted to do. Inside of combat, they're 5 foot squares. Outside of combat, they become like the travel time squares or travel.
Right.
Time.
Yeah.
Time to roll initiative, then.
Yeah. So, let's go.
All right.
ahead.
That's cool.
Let's go ahead and do that. Everybody's in place. Can the stream see everybody? Good. Okay.
Tony, your middle camera is covering the entire top half of the battle map.
So he
Hold on.
changed it.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's changed
he's
now.
changing it now. Yeah.
Is it better?
And is my character? I don't know where my character is exactly.
What, your Dugar?
Yeah, exactly.
It's right here. Can you see it? Do you see him? Here.
It takes about 10
I'm gonna wait for your finger to point on the stream, and I'm not seeing it.
I just pointed to it. Hold on. Give it a second.
Yeah. Did you just pick it up and put it down?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, that's it then. Yep. All right. And I am behind a tree.
Yeah, because that's kind of like you put yourself up close to the back of that tree, so you're kind of behind it. You can see the roots. It's a big tree that goes
right. So I'm kind of hiding behind the roots or whatever.
Yeah,
I'm like
yeah.
like ducking down behind the roots.
Yeah, kind of like to the right and behind, like kind of to the right and behind. So if the wolves were to come out, you would instantly be at their back as they come out, whereas Selenar would be at their side.
Right.
And then Cutter, it looks like he's just balls out waiting front. Oop, bad leg. That's waiting to kill something as it comes out the cave. All right.
I should be, Tony. I
Yes.
should be a little closer because you had me look inside the cave, right? So I'm tossing it
Gotcha.
inside, so probably be closer to the cave mouth.
Okay, I got you. Do y'all want me?
And if I can be behind that root that's there, that would be cool.
You want to be behind which?
Behind the root, as if I'm hiding behind the root.
Like
So just move him back directly one square.
Okay.
Yeah, just like one square,
All right.
and that's fine.
Gotcha.
Tony, I have an important role question. Since all of my allies move themselves away from where all the wolves are, can I abort to a dodge for my move if I don't win initiative? Right, where they get a disadvantage. So if they beat me to initiative, I want to go defensive and try and survive a round before I get torn apart.
So
Are you
you
able
just
to do it as an abort action?
you just want? What did you say? You just want to use dodge as your action?
Well, what I'm saying is, if it's not my turn for initiative, can I still abort to a dodge and not have to wait till my turn?
Ooh, see, I don't.
That's not how readying actions work.
Yeah, I don't.
Actually.
Yeah,
You have to choose
yeah.
to either dodge or ready a different action. It's not able to be changed mid turn.
Yeah.
So can I do it now? Then it's fine. I mean, my question is, can I do it before my initiative turn? That's really my question.
I wouldn't use that. I don't think you'd be able to do that.
No, that's
before you-
fine.
Yeah.
Whatever
Yeah.
the rules are, I don't know.
If he saw the wolves coming up, he would technically he would have the time to sort of just put himself in a defensive stance. It would just you would have to sacrifice that prepared attack off turn to be in a defensive stance. At least that's how it normally would go.
All right. We can. If the stream, we can roll with that. Okay. Well, for read, it actually says for read. I like this with the stream.
Yeah. Farisel says makes a good kind of suggestion to make a perception check, and if you pass the perception check, then you can do it.
Yeah. And look, do you all want me to put this in the first person view, or do you want me to still leave it where it's at?
Oh, this is good.
I say for now leave it where it is because we can actually see the entire map and what's
sure.
going
All
on.
right. Gotcha.
Yeah, it's kind of
easier.
tactical right now.
Okay. All right. So let's do that perception check. Cutter. Remember, you're at disadvantage. Give me a 12. Beat a 12. That's not horrible.
Ooh, 18.
Okay, what's your
18.
second roll?
18 and 21.
Oh, well then you
21.
passed. Oh man.
Right after this, I want to make a slight adjustment to what I said earlier.
You got it. All right, so Cutter, you go ahead, and now you're going to go.
I'm reporting to, yeah, so I'm going to roll and jump and put that shield in front of me because I know I'm going to have like 4 wolves on me in a second.
All right, so you've got you're ready to go with your dodge motion. Let me go ahead and roll initiative for the wolves. I don't think I rolled it yet. If I did, I don't remember what I rolled. No, I didn't. Oh, I did roll. I got a 10 for the wolves. All right, so let's put everybody into their. You gotta give me a minute.
And my character, my mini right there, actually did not mean to move one space camera south. It meant to move one space camera east. If you see what I'm saying, if you're looking at the
okay, so you want to be closer behind Selenar?
Again, it's a little bit difficult to understand what the minis are doing, but when I said behind the root, I meant the root that was behind my back.
Okay. I think I see what you're
Character's
saying.
back. Move his character with the back one space, and to the character's right one space, and he'll be where he
Yeah,
wants to be.
yeah, that's exactly it.
I think
So
this
the
is
direction
what
the character's facing.
I think this is what you're kind of talking about. Wait,
Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Okay. All right.
Oh,
And I'm
lagging
ducking
out
down
like
behind that
crazy.
roots, and I don't know if you need me to make a stealth roll or what, but I am definitely drawing my my arrow towards the entrance of the cave there.
All right. Well, you're still stealthed out because remember you said that you were kind of hiding, unless you said you're moving, but you were kind of hiding, and this is where I assumed that you really wanted to be in the beginning.
That's where I wanted to be. Yes.
Okay, so you're still the three people who chose to be stealth. They are still in stealth, so they're fine. Now I just got to add everybody's turn here. Add turn to Wolf. All right, stream. Just give me about 3 minutes to add everybody's turns and all that.
All right,
Because
thank
we're
you.
about to have a battle here, so just give me a few seconds, guys. Where if y'all want to talk while I do this, go ahead.
Did everybody roll for initiative?
I did.
I did.
I did not yet.
I have not done that.
I know Young
Dex
did.
roll?
Let's see how well I roll with my +0 initiative.
Do you want us to do that in roll 20, or we can just like sort of say it, or whatever?
You can say whatever you want, man. It's whatever's easiest for you, bud.
I have a great
20.
initiative of 11.
All right.
Wow, I beat you because I have 13.
Okay, so Jimmy Hetrix is 13. All right.
Selenar has an 11.
What's
Lucius is 12.
hold on.
Cutter
Guys,
has 21.
gotta give me one. I'm not that fast. All right, Cutter is 21. Okay.
Are you marking this down outside of roll 20?
No, I put it. It's so much easier. I just put turn order into roll 20, and then I can just
Yeah, I see
go
that.
really so easy. And then Lucius, what was yours again? Lucius, what was your initiative? Hello?
Lucius, it says 12.
Oh, 12. Okay, 12. Gotcha. All right, so 12 for Lucius. All right. Jimmy, Cutter, Eric, Selena. All right,
It's a really cool view.
what's
I love
yours?
the view that way.
What was yours, Selenar?
11.
11. All right, 11 for Rich, Jimmy, Cutter, and then Yuri.
Mine was an 18.
Everybody, amazing scores, I swear. Don't cheat. Bunch of cheaters.
I just think the initiatives are a little strange on the Roll20 sheet because it says 1.13 as the initiative plus.
Oh, that's because
Yeah.
I do that as a tiebreaker.
Yeah, so if you have one and somebody else has one, the remainder there is the dexterity score, ability score that you have. So the person with the highest ability score will score higher, basically, in the initiative roll.
Yeah, and it comes down to if two people have the same score, then the DM chooses whether the
Usually it's
enemy
about
or the
dexterity.
player goes first.
Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense.
All right, so everybody goes before me. The order is. Oh, let me just put the rest of the wolves in. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, but the order for the players is going to be Cutter, Young, Jimmy, Lucius, and then Selenar. They're all use the characters' names. Let me get there. All right, so a bunch of wolves here. And there's nobody hiding anyway.
The turn order in Roll20 seems to only exist for me. There's Jimmy Head Tricks 13, and nobody else.
Yeah, I'll let you know when it's your turn anyway. So I mean, you don't.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's not.
I also have to pee.
Oh, go ahead, go to bed.
Which
Go ahead.
is the issue.
You know what? Now would be the time to take a break. If anybody has to go to the bathroom, get a drink while I add all this stuff in the Roll20, now would be the time. Go ahead and take a 5-minute break, guys. This is the perfect time.
If someone else is 20 and I am 13, I have enough time. So I'll just go and I'll be right back.
We shall return shortly. And guys, just you know, if any of you are interested in joining the Discord or following any of our live streams, please ask for JC or Nerdbauchery to share the link to the Discord. You can join in and converse with us outside of stream dates. And see what kind of shenanigans we get up to when no one is watching.
No, don't tell them that. They'll learn all our secrets.
That's the point, Tony. We want them to know the secrets.
Oh my god. We have one more here. Six. Okay. Well, I'm ready for the wolves. 1, 2.
So, Tony, while you're waiting for everybody to come back, why don't you tell everyone about the Patreon?
Yep, that's just. Yeah, let me go ahead and tell you really quick what's going on for the people here. If you've never watched our show before, one of the things that's unique to us, obviously, is we're the only people on the internet that is pretty much taking this kind of terrain and to this level and setting it up the way we do, giving people a little bit more of a sandbox ability to play. The adventure that we're playing now is actually a 2nd edition module from the golden era of Dungeons & Dragons called the Doom of Dagger Dale. What I did is I converted that over and added a lot to it. It's actually now a 101-page module starting out at 1st level. So the characters you're watching here will actually carry over season to season as we continue to play more modules. But yeah, it's we converted that over to 5th edition. And then next season, after we're done with this module, we're going to go ahead and do the Haunted Halls of Evening Star. Now, we've recently started a Patreon account, as well as now you can subscribe to us, give bits, just trying to make money. And the reason we're trying to get support is, obviously you can tell, we're not just trying to, grab a cell phone and say, hey, we're streamers, give us some money. My assistant just knocked over something very, very... My assistant just knocked over all the minis. Literally, a whole table full of minis. He just knocked them over.
You want to talk about how you did that before?
Shh, don't tell him how I knocked over the table before, too. I knocked over the same table earlier today. Don't worry about picking them up right now, Lonnie. It's okay. We'll get that after the stream. It's not a big deal. I have what I need on the table. Unless I need goblins or something. Then we're in trouble. But yeah, going back to what we're doing is, yeah, we're going to be doing a 2nd season where any characters that live in this adventure will, of course, roll over into the next season, and you'll be able to see what happens then. And then the 3rd season, we'll be doing another classic 2nd edition. All these are 2nd edition adventures, because I consider that one of the best eras of Dungeons & Dragons. And we'll be converting that over to 5th edition Shadowdale. We'll be doing that. So there's lots of, if you keep watching and staying with us, you'll see a lot more. And going back to the Patreon and everything, everybody hates asking for money, but this setup, obviously wasn't cheap. And it takes a lot of work to keep this, stream going and doing performances. So any help that we could get, whether it's subscribing to us, supporting us on Patreon, or just, watching us, that helps too. Just coming in here every week so we can hopefully get partnered up and, maybe start getting some sponsors and everything else. That would be great. Is there any questions? Oh, Wargaming Recon, I just saw what you said. Is it like the T-Rex in Jurassic Park? I don't know if you're referring to him dropping the minis, but that might be what it is. Is there any questions that anybody has? And the secrets that you'll discover on Discord for Furcio, I don't know how to pronounce that. It's a hard one. Furcio, you have to go to Discord to see the magic secrets that we have up there, learning how to put Dwarven Forge together and everything else. But is there any questions that anybody has about what we'll be doing, about what we do here, anything? Does your party win? What, the adventure? The module? Maybe. Maybe. You know, you never know. You never know. I mean, but you are evil, so I don't know how that's going to work out. And I keep doing... Maybe. And I keep doing my hand in front of my face because we got bugs, because we're playing... I do this in a garage. That's how startup we are. It's inside a garage, so... moths and mosquitoes were trying to attack me. Yeah, that's a great question. That's a great question. Where I actually want to, and that goes right back to support. I cannot do. I would love to do night games where what I would do is 1 week. They would be at daytime for one session, and the next session would take place at night. But the problem is I'm using webcams, and the webcams, if you turn off all the lights, it's just, horrible, man. You can't see anything. So the only way to do that would be to get a DSLR camera, which, and a nice lens, and those lenses are like $1,000, man. It's crazy. It's crazy amounts of money. Yeah.
Photographer, and she spent most of her money on lenses and sort of photography equipment, and she also made most of her money from that, and so yeah, it's like imagery is very expensive equment.
Yeah, I think there's a way to do night things, to at least have it appear to be night-like, is to do a black light.
That might be a good idea. Maybe I could look into that to see how cheap it is. But yeah, the only way I could do it with the LEDs, though, would be a DSLR camera. And if you go to our Facebook page, Wargaming, you'll actually see a lot of the... I just saw somebody, I think, subscribed. I don't know I can't remember what that sound is yet. I'm going to get it.
After the stream if you want to, but being a photographer, there's some other ways to do it. You can use like a black screen to have a few less lights, and then kind of pointed lights for the cameras, is because like what creates a light, the ambient light, is the LEDs.
Yeah, maybe that could work.
Have a little light that reflects the moonlight.
And if we're doing black lights are really cheap actually. You can get a tube lights, just kind of like a tube light frame, and get your tube light as a black light, and it's really, really cheap.
Yeah, that might work. I just know I would love to do night games like y'all are saying, but I just don't have the technology to do it. But if you look on our Facebook page and our Instagram and Twitter and all that, you'll see all the pictures I took where all the lights were turned on, including like the fire above here, in the tower. I mean, everything was turned on. It was really awesome. Is everybody back yet?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
We're ready.
All right. So everybody's back.
Are we all back? I mean, I know 2 of us are back.
Oh, okay. I thought everybody was back. All right.
I haven't heard from Selenar, and I haven't heard from Yuri.
I am here. I'm sorry.
Okay, there you are.
Trying to get situated. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Is Selenar in his camera? If he's not in his camera, he's probably not there.
Can you guys?
His camera.
Oh, now he's here. Okay, we hear him.
Yeah. I was having suddenly nobody was able to hear anything I was saying.
Wow.
One of the things that you can do. Are you using smart lighting or just regular LED?
Well, it's just we use LED quasar lights, but I'll tell you what, we'll talk about that more after the stream, because probably people don't like.
Yeah, and
there's about 40 minutes left.
Yeah, one of the other things that was asked in the chat was from LME, the one that won our stream, was how long have you been playing D&D, Tony?
Oh, well, which edition? I mean, 5th edition, I'd say I just started about 2 years ago. But 2nd edition...
It probably meant, like, all overall.
Oh, since 87? Probably somewhere in there.
Nice. I started a little later than you, even though I have much the same experience as you. I started probably 93 or 4, I say, maybe.
I started
Tony,
3 years ago.
you want to feel old yet?
What's up?
You started playing D&D, Tony, when I was 1 year old.
I hate you. All right. Well, somebody.
Well, I mean, Selenar's obviously
all right,
young. Like,
so Selenar's going to the bathroom in the woods, and from the skies, a Draco Lich comes down and begins to chomp on Selenar for his disgusting and
I
horrible
do nothing.
attitude of calling the DM old. All right. All jokes aside, though, I am old.
Yuri is looking around like I don't see anything.
But
I walk away and I just let it all happen.
let's get the
Because I'm
camera
like,
back
this has
on.
nothing to do with
Or
me.
JC.
There's no moonlight out here. Thank goodness I have dark vision.
Time check. We're at 8:20 right now.
Yep. Yeah, we should probably continue and finish up this battle.
All right, we got an issue with the camera. We're fixing it.
Issues.
Yes.
Issues are for people who don't know what they're doing.
Do I
This
need
could
to
be a great cliffhanger as well, but I really want
Do I need to
it.
unplug it?
No,
and
we
put it
should
back in?
continue till 9. There's like 40 minutes left.
I was gonna say, Selenar, your video on here, you can't see yourself on the Discord, but we can see you
There it goes. Here's our
the,
camera.
on the Twitch.
I would.
Interesting.
I can
So
also see
myself
you
the
on Discord though.
I can see my discard.
I can't see him on Discord.
Oh, there's some issue on your end, maybe. I don't know.
Oh, internet.
It's technology. We just have to roll with it. As long as
Man,
as long
Tony
as
is
the fans
invisible.
can see my ugly mug, we're good.
As long as we can see the board, that's what we need to see right now, no?
But yeah, Tony's been playing for quite some time, as have I.
I would complain about.
He is
OBS, but-
he is definitely a verifiable DM. He has been doing this for quite a long time.
I would complain about OBS constantly things going down, but considering that OBS is free, I can't complain.
Well, it's free and open source. So if you have a problem with OBS, you could go into the source code and fix the problem.
All right, looks like we're about to get the picture back for what we're trying to do.
We now
Yeah,
have
the picture
DM
the picture is
camera.
back. All we need is a DM to become visible.
Ah, okay.
That's so
I will
important.
sit back in my DM chair until we have the proper camera up.
But can you move that camera from the DM camera so we can see this playing area?
Right, yeah,
That's what
there it
they're
is.
working on
Perfect.
now.
There you are. What a nice chair you have, by the way. It's like a bucket chair. It's like a gamer chair. It's amazing.
I love this chair, man.
Who gets to go
a
first in the initiative roll?
okay. It was
all I would
the
like to
first
say is,
person.
Raven, you are sucking up like crazy, and I love it.
All right, Cutter goes first, man. And remember,
So
Cutter, you're suffering the
committed.
effects of disadvantage. I mean, of exhaustion. So your skill checks, not your attack rolls, but your skill checks will be,
And I've already committed to a dodge, so
Yep.
I'm sticking with that.
Okay.
I will move. I realize that all my brave allies are all hiding, leaving me exposed to all these wolves. So I'm going
Who's
to dash.
hiding?
So I'm going to dash straight into the den, put my back to a wall, and let the one wolf get some attacks on me.
Okay. You're going straight at the wolf then?
Yeah, into the den, and then I'm going to put my back to a wall so I can't get jumped from all sides.
All right. So you're in the corner, right back here. The wolf turns. You're looking at wolf guts and everything, and a dead goblin. You see the bones all clearly, man. Dude, this place reeks too. It smells of piss and crap and dead flesh. You're damn near about to vomit just being
It
in
reminds
this
you
place.
of home.
You know, and it's not helping that the cave is not ventilated well since there's no back. It's a solid back. There's no extra exit going out the back. So you just are engulfed by this wretched stink and this mangy looking wolf that's now looking like it's ready to attack you as you see the flesh of old goblin flesh dropping from its mouth. All right.
Mostly I'm worried about.
All right, so it's Young's turn now. Or I should say Yuri.
Yay. So since I see a wolf to my right, if I'm looking at this correctly.
Let's look. You see, yes, a wolf would be to your right, and it is 5, 10, about 15 to 20 feet away, I'd say.
So I'm going to get right behind it, because I'm clearly not stealthing, because the paladin cannot stealth.
Paladins are bad at stealthing.
Yeah, they're not stealthy.
Exactly.
They aren't stealthy.
I'm not stealthy at all. So I'm gonna get right in. I'm gonna get right next to it, and I'm gonna smack it down.
You're gonna smack it.
What do you have there? You got a longsword or something?
I believe it may be an axe or a sword.
Tell us which one.
Put it in battle cam view because I can show Yuri whacking on this wolf. If you can, JC, put it in battle cam view.
It is a great sword.
All right.
Oh,
so,
great swords are awesome.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah,
So
but
what?
it's only an okay greatsword though.
All right, let me help you out, Jung.
It's like a meh sword.
Let me help you out too and turn that off for you because you're having, I can see, accidentally. Let me turn that off so you don't have this problem anymore.
Which problem is it?
Well, no, she was at her sheet on Roll20 was auto rolling damage and crit. All right, so no matter what though, you hit, and you're using a great sword. That is badass.
Yeah.
Dude.
You get. Does she roll damage twice then?
No, she does not roll damage twice. Why would she?
Okay.
Why would she roll damage twice?
Did she crit? You said something about a crit.
No. What it was is you have to change the toggle off on Roll20. It automatically rolls
Oh,
advantage.
right.
It's
Yeah.
toggled off.
Okay.
Okay, so you hit. Go ahead and roll damage for me. You just hit attack again, and we'll just use the damage you do on this roll because I fixed it for you. So just hit it again. It should auto roll the damage for you now. Watch your crit though. Watch.
Bloop.
Okay, so you did 4 damage. Oh, you rolled a 1. 1 plus 1 plus 2. That has to hurt. All right, so you basically, you failed. Do you want to describe what happened, or do you want me to describe it?
You can describe it. I actually want to hear what you see.
All right. Well, you crit failed, so this is going to be kind of funny. All right, so Yuri the Paladin goes. It sees that the party's, is in trouble now. The wolves are surrounding it. They're hungry. They're looking to eat. And Yuri gets behind and ready to get her great sword out. Or ready to get his great sword out. And instead, it goes to swipe. And instead of actually hitting, it kind of just brushes the tail. And the wolf kind of looks back. And you could tell it almost liked it. Like, thanks. You kind of, cleaned my tail for me. So instead of actually hitting it, you just kind of tickled the wolf's tail with your critical fail. So
nice haircut.
Yeah, you get a little haircut, little tickle on the tail. So it's kind of it likes you. Although I wouldn't suggest trying to pet it. All right. So next,
friends with it.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't say friends. If you want to try to pet it, go for it. See what happens.
Let's not
let's see what happens.
Did you say 4 HP made it your friend?
Yeah. Well, you took all.
Because 4 HP is basically a wizard's HP. And that will kill a wizard.
Back in the day.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. Back in the day, not in the new 5th edition.
Dude, I've had my wizards walk around in 2E with 1 hit point. Anyway, for their first level. Anyway, you fall, you die. So now it is Jimmy Headtricks.
That's not so far off.
That's me.
Jimmy Headtricks, you're up.
So I want to know if I have seen anything emerge from the from the hole yet.
No, you saw Cutter run in there.
Okay, so Cutter ran in there, and so I didn't get my readied action because nothing emerged. And I will. I will turn towards what Yuri is attacking, because she is right up against it, right?
Yep.
Right. So I will then
Tickling
let
its
fly.
tail.
Then I will then let fly an arrow from my short bow, and that's what I will do.
All right, so you want to come out from behind this tree because your line of sight now you can see the wolf is blocked.
Yeah, I'll need to move like 5 or 10 feet or something like that.
All right, so we'll move you right about there. I think you could see him from that position now. So you still got partial coverage from one direction, but now you're on the other side of the tree.
Take that over.
Right, and then I'll shoot my short bow, but I will also get a sneak attack because she is engaged with the wolf.
Yep.
And so my short bow is +4. I will shoot it at the wolf. Ooh, that is 23. I assume that hits.
Yes. You know that hits. Come on. You're a level 1.
So that is 1d6 +2 piercing damage for the arrow, and also 1d6 for the sneak attack.
Ooh, Nelly. Ooh, that hurt.
And that is 8 + 2 is 10 damage against that wolf.
All right, so you put 10 damage. All right, well, how do you want to do it? Because you just laid him down, or do you want me to describe it, or do you want to describe it?
No, I want to hit it through its cheek, and the thing is, when it was trying to avoid the attack of Yuri, it kind of twisted its head, right? So I threw an arrow through its cheek, and it came out of the top of its skull. Right? And so there's a little bit of brain matter there, but it's not too like super gross. It's just a little bit.
All right, let me take that woofy off the board. That was a great description, by the way.
Damn.
That was awesome description.
And I still have a few movements left, so I would like to move back to where I was before and crouch down.
All right, so you still have a move left. All right. You know, I never got used to that 5e where you can like move after you attack. I'm so used to still that.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Attack
You can do
move.
bunches of stuff after you attack.
Attack or move. That's it. Or cast. And then you got casting time and weapon speed. All right, so Jimmy head tricks. That's it. One wolf is down. The other wolf's howl.
Yep. And I am hunkering down into that tree with the roots around me.
All right, you got it. I put you back, and the dark dwarf is sitting back. It's killed the wolf. Decides, hey, I still don't want to have to be seen, so I'm just going to hang out here. If everybody else dies, then I can go.
Exactly.
Then I can jet, and everybody else, I'll come back for their stuff tomorrow. So it is now Lucius's turn. The elf and wizard, evil wizard. Go ahead, evil wizard. Do some evil stuff.
I am going to say nighty-night to those 4 wolves over there.
Whoa!
How far apart are they spaced?
Let's see. We can actually see. These 4 right here. 5.
Across, yep.
We'll put this exactly so we know exactly. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. So this whole line right here is about 40 feet.
Oh, that's not what I was expecting. Okay.
Well, each block represents 5
I'm gonna
feet.
hold my turn until they get to. If they start running together to come attack, I'm gonna hold my turn to cast a sleep spell on them, which has a radius of. Let's see. It has a radius. A creature within 20 feet of a point. A radius of 20 feet. So I'm
So if a radius of 20 feet, you could hit all four of them because the radius is half the distance.
Okay, so I can hit them.
Well, let's see. So if you start at a point here and then you put 20 feet out,
20 feet
5,
from a point,
10, 15, 20, you'd get that guy, you'd get this guy. You'd miss this dude because it cut right here to form. Yeah, so then 20 feet out. So you wouldn't get him, but you'd get these 3 if you cast it on this guy. If you cast on this guy, 5, 10, 15, you'd get him, and you'd get him, but not him. So you could get 3 wherever, but you probably wouldn't get 4.
Pew.
Alright, let's go ahead and cast it. I have 5 d8s right here in my hands.
Nice.
Go for it.
Oh, that's not so good. I got a 6, a 7. That's 13 plus a 7. That's 20 plus a 2 and a 2. So 24.
Do I need to? Hey, stream. Do I need to
That's
adjust the
pretty
camera?
good.
Do I need to move the camera so y'all can see the? Oh no, looks like JC's adjusting it.
And what they will do is they will fall asleep and unconscious, starting with the lowest level hit points. If you do not know a sleep spell, and if they take any damage, they wake up.
Yeah, it goes by hit dice or something here, right? And
Hit points, actually.
oh, it's hit dice in the old one. All right.
Those 3, starting with the lowest level, lowest hit points, and it goes to that one, and then it goes to the next lowest hit points, and then the next lowest hit points.
Okay,
Subtracting from the pool of 24.
And who? Okay, so you basically. All right, so you roll 24.
And I go. I'm gonna just do it like a nighty night.
All right. Do you want to do now? What does it say for excess? Like, let's say
Excess will be
is
powerful.
just wasted.
It
it's
just
wasted.
goes-
Okay, that's what I wanted. All right, so you cast it. Do you want to describe how they fall down? Or you want me to just describe? They just, you
I'm
know.
guessing the first. I'm guessing 1 or 2 of them. I'm getting now.
Yep. Which ones do you want to get? Because you get 2.
The ones that are closest to me.
All right, so that's you right there. So these 2. We'll take these 2 down. All right, so those 2 wolves are asleep now. They are out for the count. They you see them after you cast and you said your magic spell that you just did in High Elven. The wolves just look at you and their eyes, instead of having a slanted, vicious, ready to attack look, they just lull and and their tail goes, rather than being high and alert, just seems to fall down. And then all of a sudden they just tip over to the side, like, and they're just over to the side, passed out and gone. JC is adjusting the first person camera right now to give us a little bit of a better view.
Lucius going to shout, "Do not attack them." He's going to shout, "Do not attack them until we finish the others off."
Do not attack. All right, well, that's smart. And I just moved up the camera so you can see that wolf that off screen. So hopefully you see a little bit better. It might take a few seconds to kick in. All right, so it is now. Yeah, there we go. There we go. You can see now. You can see both cameras though. No biggie.
And this lasts for about 10 rounds.
All right, so those 2 are asleep. These 2 are gone. We'll just put these as the sleepy poo guys. All right, so now it is. Don't forget to take off your spell points.
I have no more level 1 magic spells. Yep.
Okay, so now it is Selenar's turn.
So the 2 closest to me are still up and awake, right?
Let me see. I'll say. Yes, those 2 are still up.
From where I'm looking, it looks like there is a space between the 2 of them.
Yes, there is. I'd say it looks like a 5 to 7 foot gap.
Perfect. I'm going to move up directly in between both of them.
What?
Like in front of, not directly in between. I'm not going to have them flank me.
I'm about to say
in front of each of them.
I'm about to say.
Sorry, are we using flanking rules?
What I usually like to do for flanking when I play with other parties is I simply just, if you're flanking, like another party member's around it, you just have advantage on attacks and stuff like that.
Yeah. So
And then
that is what flanking rules are. Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
Yeah.
And then I'm used to old school flanking. You know how it is in the anyway.
Yeah,
so,
and you get like a bonus or whatever.
Yeah, depending on the position
So
you are.
I move up to where both of them are within 5 feet of me. I'm standing in front of them.
All right. So you're right
And
there now. Now they're both eyeing you now.
As Selenar's walking up to them, they reach into their cloak and pull out their holy symbol. And they start to chant. And at the end of the chant, they release the word Gurth, which in Elvish means die. Casting Word of Radiance, which is a 5-foot burst around me. I need them both to succeed on a Constitution saving throw.
You got it.
Their DC is 14.
Hold on. And Woofy. Constitution.
Yes.
All right. I think I rolled it twice. Did they roll twice? Oh, ooh! They both failed. One got
They will both be taking a grand total of 6 radiant damage.
All right, so one got a 4, one got a 10. That does fail, right? Sure, I know the 4 does.
They had to hit a 14.
Okay. All right, do you want to describe how you do the damage to him?
So as that word echoes out, there's a brief flash of light around me. And as that light bursts forward, you can see that it actually strikes into the bodies, slamming into their sides and into their face. And from the damage that they took, you would probably see them reel a bit, blood trickling from their ears, as the word sears pain into their head.
Those dummies.
All right, so...
And as I'm looking at them at that point, I bare my teeth at them and start to growl back at them. I want to try to intimidate them, if I may.
You're going to try to intimidate an animal?
Considering I just burst forth into their faces.
Sorry, can I interject with something? Usually, like a sort of a check like that usually takes up your whole action.
I've always played that intimidates or bonus actions, but that's up to whoever.
It is totally up to the DM.
What are the rules? What do the rules say? What are the rules in the book say?
I'm pretty sure the official rules say, like, if you're going to make like an intimidation check or some kind of check, it takes up an entire action.
If the book says
technically what the rules are.
Is that what the rules are?
Yeah, that's technically what the rules are. If you do, since you did the spell, that is your entire action, and the only thing you can do now is a bonus action, based on what you are allowed to do on your bonus action, and you can't do the intimidation check because the intimidation check is an action, not a bonus action.
I'm looking it up now.
I don't mean to break into your cinematic moment here, but also I'm going to squash it with my foot as hard as I can.
That was very intimidating.
All right, so no intimidation then, since it says it have to be, rules say that.
It is an action to use it in that fashion.
All right,
so, that's fair.
But you did hurt him.
Growling at their face.
And you did hurt him really bad. You took off 6 points of damage on each one. So.
And as I do that, I'm gonna let the holy symbol fall back to my chest and grab my mace once more.
You scared me a little bit.
The other wolf lets out like another. It looks at a howl after you did. And you see 2 more wolves come from behind.
Oh bloody hell!
They're over here. I'll place them right here. They come by the paladin and the wizzy. They're on top of it.
Doge's approach.
All right.
Got this.
All right. So those other wolves are hurting. You got 2 more here that have come in. They're ready to do some battling.
I love that second tactical cam. That's cool.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We did that trying to have a good stream and provide a quality stream here.
Mm-hmm.
That's what we do. All right, so these other 2 wolves have come in. Let me just set that right there. Twink.
I was not expecting that.
You weren't supposed to because you all thought you were smart. Like, yeah, we know there's wolves in the den, DM. We know you can't surprise us. Yeah, well, now how you feel? Wait till I drop Tiamat on the wolf.
I like how we're all Ettins to you. We're just like 2-headed dumbass giants.
No.
Just the entire group is these people who are like knocking down trees and like.
That's what. Yeah, you just walk through the forest and somehow there's a hand that just mage hand just follows behind, knocking a huge form of mage hand. Big B's version of mage hand got to it. All right, so those 2 other things, they don't get to their turn until the next round anyway. So we'll just put them into a turn here. Add turn. And they'll be at the end there. And then 1 more. Add turn.
So I guess it's the wolf's turn now, huh?
Well, we'll find out in just a second. because it is Selenar just went, then yes, it'll be the wolves go up after this. But I'm going to skip these wolves' turn.
And did Selenar, did he kill any of those, or did he just injure them?
No, he just injured those. All right,
Good
so
luck, Selenar. You can do this.
all right, so now the wolves, they begin. Let me move them. They're going to go after. Well, they don't like Selenar. Let's do him first because he's hurt them. So now they're neutral creatures, which means they're not going to have a vendetta or attack anybody. They're just going to go for meat. So the first one, let's see, this one attacks, and his roll is... Okay, he's going to bite. And this wolf has pack tactics. One of their advantages that you should know, one of their things that they have is the wolf has advantage on an attack roll against a creature if at least one of the wolf's allies is within 5 feet of the creature and the ally isn't incapacitated. So now when these wolves attack you, Rich, be aware that they do get advantage on this attack.
Yes.
All right?
Yeah, pack tactics is used quite a lot in low-level creatures like this.
All right, so the first
I love
attack,
it.
the first wolf, 15. He got a 15. Did
15
you...
will hit.
That's a hit?
Yes.
All right, so that wolf knocks you. Now you need to roll an 11 on a strength. Go ahead and do a strength save for me, or strength roll for
I
me.
was going to say, is it save or check?
It just says strength saving throw, so just roll
Saving
strength. Yep.
That'll be an 18.
Okay, so you pass that. That first wolf, it snarls at you, and it looks, and it jumps at you, and it's able to lock onto your leg. You're trying to instantly try to get away from it, but unfortunately, you just weren't fast enough, and you see its teeth sink into your calf, and the little bit of clothing that you had covering that part of your body begins to tear, and you see blood come out, and even a little bit of flesh. It's incredibly painful, and then it jumps up. It tries to knock you down so it can go for the neck, but you're able to just hold on. But unfortunately, that wound was vicious, and it did 7 points of damage. I can't believe it did that much damage.
Wow.
God damn it.
That is a lot. That is a good roll.
You can look.
My whole life.
I hope not.
Selenar just grits their teeth, and you can just hear just muttered curses
All
from
right.
across the field.
Yeah, I'm looking at the roll 20 and it says 7 piercing. It's legit.
Yeah, I don't cheat. Selenar knows me. If there's one thing I do not do, Selenar's played with me in person. I don't do that kind of crap, dude. I don't cheat.
If
I
there's one
don't
thing that
know
Tony
that.
doesn't do is that he doesn't let you search for traps in the dungeon.
If I fudge, it will be to your advantage. I would never fudge
so
to
you
kill
don't
a party.
cheat unless it's for us.
Yes, I don't fudge to
looks
kill a
like
party.
That looks like it's going to be infected.
Basically, I'm immortal. Then.
All right, well then here comes the next attack. Now the next wolf goes for him.
We're gonna live forever.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Come on, man.
Yeah, no. If he dies, man.
Come on. I don't
If
kill
they die, they die.
Eat him in front of us.
Look at the roll on roll 20. I almost don't want to say it. It's a
Is it a
19.
crit?
Oh wow, yeah.
No.
Attack 19, damage 10 piercing.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he's down.
Oh
Don't
my
worry,
God.
He's got like 3 rounds before he actually dies.
That
All
is
right.
my strength saving throw was a 19. And I have 4 hit points remaining.
Oh, you do? I thought you were down. You're still
I
up.
have like 7
Thank
hit
God.
points total.
Thank God.
The glory of being the cleric is you start at level 2.
Yes, thank you,
Yeah,
Christ.
no, that's true. I forgot about that. Actually, you are level 2.
I've only had two.
The rest of us are level 1.
I've only had 2 players die the whole time I've played. I can't. It would hurt me, dude, forever. This happened. All right.
I know where you live. Just
All right.
remember that.
So Selenar is down for. He's hurting. But these wolves are.
They are hurting. Yes.
Yeah, the wolves are hurting too. So, everybody's.
Selenar is they, them, not he, him. Please.
They
Yeah,
are hurting.
for
I'm
sure.
sorry. Yeah, you know what? I apologize. I'm still trying to get used to the pronouns. I do
okay.
apologize if I made a fly just almost went in my face. I do
When people make
apologize.
mistakes, I'll just correct them. It's all right.
Not a problem. Thank you. All right, so we got my. Oh, I got to put that there.
Oh, he's really going to kill you, Selenar.
I mean,
All
I
right.
made that same mistake in chat too. So
They can try.
sorry.
Selenar's still up. That was a 19 strength save.
Yep. So you're
I'm
still
not down yet.
All right. So the wolf. So this wolf. Oh man, it saw your calf get attacked by the other wolf, its other partner, and it realizes that you've become weakened. That's the way animals work. And this one is able to make a grasp, and it's pulling at your arm, and you feel yourself going down as it's ripping and rending flesh from arm. I mean, this stuff is hurting. You can literally feel some of the teeth going over the elbow and hitting the nerve, and it makes your arms twitch as the wolf cracks into the bone and the sinew of your arm. You feel yourself starting to go down, but you're just able to maintain enough strength to keep yourself on your feet. You would look back to your party members, but hell, they're evil as crap, so they probably don't give a damn anyway.
I mean, bones break, right?
All right. So those two guys went. Now we have those two guys don't get another turn. So the only person that gets a turn is the one inside the thing. And one of these is already dead. So let's get rid of that wolf because one died already. All right. So this one's going to go. This one, before I attack you, Cutter, give me a perception roll at disadvantage, obviously. No. Give me.
Absolutely not.
No, he refuses a perception roll. Refuse the perception.
And Cutter finds the magic weapon inside the cave.
Did you roll it?
Roll 20 slow for me. A second.
He comes out with a flaming sword, destroying all the wolves.
Okay. Carzimir is inside there. Carzimir.
A 24 and an 8.
All right. So, okay. Well, you don't notice anything then. You're just, that one wolf doesn't seem to be going. It's not leaving. You would think it would go help its, friends attack, but it's just staying inside with its, inside this cave. All right. But it goes to bite you. It's turned around. So let's go ahead and see if it hits.
Laughing at it kind of maniacally. It's kind of my style, and even offering up a bare leg or arm to kind of coax him. Remember, he has disadvantage on me.
What? It doesn't have advantage on you?
It has disadvantage because I'm dodging.
Oh, okay. It has disadvantage? I didn't know that. All right, thank you for bringing that up.
Do you need to roll again?
No, I didn't roll yet. So,
okay, yeah.
Here we go. So this is disadvantage. I just did disadvantage. I just had to toggle it. All right, let's see what I got. And I got. I feel bad. Look at roll 20. The rolls.
Mine got. Okay.
I got a 16 and a 19. So hopefully you're above 16. What's your AC?
I'm above 16. I have a 17 armor class with my shield.
Nice. So the disadvantage was great.
Yes. But all right. So the wolf, it goes to get you. It tries to lunge at you, but even though you're tired and everything else, you're definitely you muster the willpower to just somehow take your leg, and it just goes over the wolf's head, and it tries to lift its head to get your leg as it's going above its head, but it misses, and it kind of just hits the wall, but then it quickly recovers, and it's in front of you again. All right, these other two wolves are asleep. So we're back up to Eric. Cutter, it's your turn.
Okay, I will now go berserk, and I will attack him.
Berserk! All right. I can't. What is? We just like strength and hit points go up, all that stuff. Good stuff. All right.
+2 to the damage and an extra attack.
All right. So you want to attack him?
No, so I don't get extra attack. I get +2 damage, and then I give damage reduction to all damage.
Ooh. Boy, I bet Selenar wishes he had that right about now. So, all right. So so let's roll with it then. Go ahead. Do your attack. You need to beat I believe their AC is 13.
If you check roll 20, I just rolled a 19.
Oh, go!
19.
All right.
Nice.
But you rolled
Only
a 1 for damage. Damn it.
5 points.
All
Plus
right.
my strength. So
All right. So you hit it. All right. And go ahead, describe how you do it. You're in the cave with
as
it.
I leap over it, while it tries to snatch it and bite me, in motion, I'd turn and get across the shoulder pretty deep, and I land kind of facing opposite direction I was before, and I just laugh at him again. This time more maniacally because I'm berserk, of course.
All right. So you got him, gave him a nice whack, hit. That wolf is in there. You took 5 points of damage off there, and you gave it a nice description. All right. So it is now Yori or Young.
Yes.
Young, do it, rogue. Do it, paladin.
So now I'm going
Well, not-
to
Well,
try
not a
to get
paladin.
revenge for some of my companions.
Oh.
Thank you, Lowhold, for the follow.
Yeah,
So
thank you for following.
I am going. I think I have enough movement to get to the bottom left screen over to where Selenar is.
Let's see. You're
You
trying
should
to
have 30 feet.
I have
Yeah,
30
you're
feet
not-
of movement.
You're not going to have enough to make it to Selenar. I can tell you that much.
Ooh.
Damn it.
Because each block represents. It'd be. I'm not going to count diagonals. I think we had already decided that the only time we're going to do extra movement points is going up elevations, or am I wrong? I think we had talked about this in session 0, which just elevations will be extra movement points, but not diagonal. So 1, 2,
You're like 35, 40 feet away.
3,
Ooh, almost.
4, 5, 6. You get about there. Not close enough to, unless you got a ranged weapon to do anything.
We're still waiting on your hand to walk across the screen there.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Sorry.
there it is. Yep. Okay.
Yeah, you're not going to get close enough unless you actually have a ranged weapon or something.
What about the two that are next to me? Have they done anything?
Those have just shown up. They did not get a turn because they showed up at the end of battle. So they will be getting an attack this round. So if you're standing there, you know.
Can I metagame a little bit? Can I offer advice that she should not run away from both of those wolves?
Ooh, that's called. Ooh, I don't. That depends on the game. Do y'all want to be able to do that? Some parties I play with don't like it, where you can yell across the table like, "No, you're not within shouting distance." Depends.
Yeah, I know.
My only thing would be that as a paladin or as any type of melee class, they would know that they would be threatened if they did so. It's sort of a common sense thing.
I see nothing wrong with it anyway, man. Go ahead and strategize. I mean, that's what I look at it. You're kind of strategizing. So.
I am only offering basic combat strategy advice, where if you move away from those dudes, they will get an attack of opportunity on your back as you move away from them. But having said that, if you think your AC is up to it, you can just basically run away from them.
I think I'm probably just gonna go for the ones behind me. I was gonna try and go and help Selenar, but I'm gonna go for the ones behind me.
Yeah, look out behind you.
All right, so you're gonna attack those.
Yep.
All right.
That would be a 19 plus 4, so that would be a 23.
Ooh, do it. Do it, Yuri.
I think a 23 hits a wolf.
Yeah, you can be pretty sure that hits, Yuri. When you, I hate when people are like, "Yeah, I rolled a 25. Did that hit?" It's like, you know it hit, Yuri. You
especially
know.
when it's like
You know
a natural animal who lives in the woods.
You know it. You know you bashed that thing good. What's your damage on that?
That would be 10 points of damage.
Oh!
Boom!
Hold on. Oh my god. So very close. Okay. Do you want to describe it or do you want me to describe it?
I think I'll go for this one, actually.
Go for it.
As I'm trying, as I come down on the wolf, it's just a clean swipe all the way across, like right at its neck.
Oh, decapitated.
No, it's not decapitated.
It's
That's almost
close to it.
decapitated,
It's
like-
so close, so close. Like this thing is on death's door now, man.
There's a big slice in its neck.
Opposite being
And it's
capitated.
now leaking blood all over the ground.
All right. Being that this is an animal, I'm gonna roll a morale check for an animal because animals don't fight to the death. It even says that straight in the book. If you look for they would describe animals in combat, at least in 2e, it's like they will not fight to the death if they don't have to, unless they feel confident.
Yeah, for sure.
When they're this weak, hold on. So let's do a little die 20 roll if I can get this darn thing out of the way. I'll just slice roll d20. Slice roll. If I roll a 10 or above, it runs. It did not run. All right, so apparently this wolf is one tough wolf because it has decided. Oh, my battery on my laptop is running critically low. The stream is going.
I heard that.
Yes, the stream is going to have to end within the next.
It is 9:01 p.m. So.
Okay. Well, we'll just say real quick. I'll just do this description, then we're going to end it so I can plug my laptop in. That the wolf, you thought you heard it bad. This thing's. You see one of its paws when you took a hit and you sliced it and you hit its neck. It's so severed the neck. It looks like it'd almost be dead already. But for some reason, this thing is just still holding on and it's not running. This thing has grit and determination. There must be something in that cave maybe that's keeping them from running. We'll have to find out on the next stream. Oh!
Wow.
What's in the cave? What?
Am I the one that goes next in the next stream?
And
we're
then
gonna hold the initiative in the same order and everything. So
Yeah, I'll
we're
just-
exactly where we left off.
Yeah, for sure. We'll hold it.
I'll take pictures and everything before I go to bed. But let me turn off my computer or do this so it doesn't mess up. I do know it was okay,
Everybody?
and I have
Save
it.
your work and shut down your computer.
Yeah, let's just shut it down.
Sorry, was that Cutter speaking earlier?
I'll be back in 2
you were
seconds.
You were worried if you were next or not?
No, that was me.
No,
Lucius.
that was,
I think Lucius is next. I think.
Lucius? Okay.
Actually,
All
right, I'm here.
We will have to worry about that next time, I think.
Yep, and let me just go ahead and
See you
say.
again next time.
Yep, and please follow us on Instagram, Facebook. Like I said, thank you to all the new subscribers, all the new Patreon supporters, all the new followers, everybody who watched. Thank you guys. Like I said, this is the very
Jason-
beginning for us.
JC Next
And,
Gen just added the Discord into the link. If you guys want to join us and chat with
Sweet.
us, stream,
That's right. Follow
in
us
there.
on Discord. Follow us everywhere.
Also, my Twitch is YKKX. I do some Baldur's Gate. I know that Tony is going to do some Baldur's Gate 3 in the future.
Yep. I'm gonna be twitching.
I
I'm gonna
will
be twitching
actually
Baldur's
joining
Gate
in
3.
with Tony on that episode.
Watch the DM play Dungeons and Dragons. But yes, but please follow us. Again, thank you for viewing. Keep coming back. Next week we'll be doing another show. Next week is the Good Party. We're going to be airing that. We're actually going to be pre-recording that one because a few people aren't going to be around. So we're going to pre-record that and then air it on Twitch next Friday at 6 p.m. You'll get to see part 2 of the Good Party, how they handle things and what they encounter in the woods. Other than that, like I said, thank you for everything. Thank you for watching. Come back and see us again. Hope you enjoyed the stream, guys. And we will see y'all
when you
next
come back next
Friday.
week, you'll see we will all have our own wolfskin cloaks.
Yeah.
Yes,
That
I want
depends
that.
on what's in the cave. See you later, guys.